What unique strengths and experiences would you bring to this role that other candidates might not?
Okay, so because I'm prepared, I showed up and I'm answering every question with confidence. I'm also still here, which means I didn't disconnect, didn't disappear, and didn't pretend my internet suddenly stopped working. That's a really strong advantage, yeah?
That's a really compelling answer, honestly. It's more than just reliability, it's demonstrating commitment and a proactive attitude. Okay. All right, next question.
Okay, so we all know customers can be challenging sometimes. Even the best service pros get hit with someone who's having a truly terrible day. Tell me about your strategy for working with someone who's frustrated and upset on the phone.
In my way on how I deal with difficult customers, I stay professional, calm, and focus on resolving the issue. I listen, I understand, and I provide solutions. Even when the situation is challenging, I remind myself that staying employed is more important than winning an argument.
That last line really says it all. Gotta keep the job, right?
How do you stay productive at work?
I focus on my task and avoid distractions,
Okay. What kind of distractions?
like checking job postings, which I won't need if I'm paid well, right?
Okay. What's your ideal work environment?
Somewhere I can grow, stay consistent, and feel valued.
Can you be more specific?
Yeah, somewhere I don't think about resigning every Monday.
Okay. I think you said somewhere I don't think about resigning every Monday. Is that correct?
Yes,
What are your salary expectations?
I'm open to fair and competitive offer. Preferably something that motivates me to stay, not something that motivates me to keep applying during lunch break.
Oh, okay. Good point. Next question.
So, when things get hectic and deadlines loom, do you feel like you thrive under that kind of pressure, or is it something you try to avoid?
Hmm. Okay, so as long as everything else is not under pressure, like the salary, the schedule, and my will to live.
I see. So, as long as your personal life is stable and secure, you're much better equipped to handle pressure at work.
Yes,
Okay, next question. How do you handle feedback?
I listen, improve, and apply it.
Even negative feedback?
Yes, as long as it's not about my salary being too high.
Do you see yourself growing here?
Yes, that's the goal.
What kind of growth?
Preferably not just workload.
Okay.
How do you know this job is right for you?
I don't. That's why interview exists for both of us. You're trying to figure me out, and I'm trying to figure out if this actually worth committing to, right?
I appreciate the honesty and the two-way street perspective. Okay,
Thank you.
you're very welcome.
Do you have any questions for me today?
Yes. Based on everything we discussed today, should I start getting ready for work or should I continue applying after this call?
That's a tough call based on what you've shared today.
Let's do it. Why are you unemployed right now?
Because every company is looking for the perfect candidate. And I'm here applying to companies that are still figuring out what that means. So technically, we're both still searching.
Okay, a little philosophical. I appreciate the honesty. It sounds like you're saying, how do you handle stress?
I compare it. If the stress comes from having too much work, that's manageable. If it's come from having no income, that's not. So I just remind myself which one is worse, and suddenly I can handle it.
Okay, all right, let's pick up where we left off. So, having looked over your resume, can you tell me a little bit about yourself and walk me through your experience?
Yeah, so I'm someone who saw your job post, applied like a normal person, got invited, and actually showed up. So far, I've followed every instruction correctly, so which already makes me strong candidate, correct?
That's a really interesting point. It's true. Reliability and consistent engagement are hugely valuable. Okay.
Really hit the real stuff about the pressure being financial, not just work stress. All right, let's keep the momentum going. So where do you see yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years, I see myself in a better position, more stable, more experienced, and hopefully no longer answering this question in another interview. Ideally, I'd like to be the one asking the question by then.
Mhm. So Josh, why did you leave your previous job?
Okay, so let's just say I was growing, but my salary wasn't growing with me. So I had to move on for balance. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
Okay. Here it is. Why should we hire you?
Honestly, I think the better question is why not? You're hiring, I applied, I showed up, and I'm answering your question properly. I mean, if you're looking for someone who actually came to the interview, I'm already doing great. Yeah?
That's a really strong and confident answer. I have to admit, I'm impressed. Okay. All right. Let's shift gears. Why do you think you deserve this job?
I wouldn't say deserve. I'd say I meet the requirements you posted. So if those requirements are accurate, then hiring me makes sense. If not, then we might both here for the wrong reasons.
Appreciate the directness. It sounds like you value transparency.
Just taking a moment here. Are you good at multitasking?
Yes, I can do multiple tasks at once.
That's great to hear.
Yeah, like working here and thinking about my next application at the same time.
Are you willing to go the extra mile?
Yes, as long as that mile isn't unpaid.
No, we appreciate employees who go beyond expectations.
And I appreciate companies that go beyond the basic salary.
Okay.